Question number 5. Construct with ruler and compasses angles of the following measures. So let us construct the following angles with ruler and compasses. Solution. Steps of construction. A. 60 degree. So students, we have to construct angle 60 degree. First step. Draw a ray OA. So students, let us draw a ray OA. So this is our ray OA. Now let us see next step. Number 2. Taking O as center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect OA at P. So students, let us open compass of our convenient radius. Now we have to take O as a center and let us draw arc with O as a center. So students, this is our arc. Now it is said in the question that mark an arc which intersect this OA at P. So P intersect OA. Now let us see next step. Third step. Taking P as center and same radius, cut previous arc at Q. So students, this is the same opening of the compass. Now with P as a center, let us make another arc. And let us label this arc as Q. Step 4. Join OQ. So students, let us join OQ with scale passing through the O. So this is our OQ with scale. Thus, angle BOA is the required angle of 60 degree. Hence, students, this is angle BOA, which is the required angle 60 degree. So, this is required angle 60 degree. Now, let us see question number B. Question number B, 30 degree. Step 1. Draw a ray OA. So, students, let us draw ray OA. So here we have drawn a ray OA. Step number 2. Taking O as center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect line segment OA at P. So here also again we will follow 60 degree rule. So let us take O as a center. So students, this is the opening of the compass. We will take O as a center and we will draw one arc with O as a center. So this is our arc with O as a center. That we have to mark P which intersect this arc OA. As it is said in the question, let us mark P which intersect OA. So here we have marked P. Step number 3. Taking P as center and same radius, cut previous arc at Q. So here also we will follow the rule of 60 degree. Taking P as a center and with the same opening of the compass, we will mark one arc and we have to label it as Q. Now step number 4. Join OQ. Thus angle BOA is required angle of 60 degree. So let us join OQ with the scale. So students, here we have joined OQ with the scale and this angle BOA is 60 degree angle. Now student, in this question it is asked that we have to find 30 degree. 30 degree is what? Half of 60 degree is 30 degree. So what we will do of 60 degree? We will bisect 60 degree angle. So this angle we have made construction of still 60 degree. Now let us see further step. Fifth step. Put the pointer on P and mark an arc. So here students, we have to draw angle bisector. So means we will take more than half radius and we'll put the pointer on P and we will mark an arc. So here with P as a center we have marked one arc. Now let us see next step. 6. Put the pointer on Q and with the same radius cut the previous arc at C. So students, now with P as a center we have marked one arc. Now with Q as a center let us mark another arc. And this intersecting arc we have to label as C. Now let us see next step. Thus, angle COA is required angle of 30 degree. So, we will join this OC. We will join this OC and this angle COA is required angle of 30 degree. So, this angle is 30 degree. We have joined this OC. So, 30 degree is half of 60 means bisecting angle. Number C, 90 degree. Children, now we have to construct 90 degree. Step 1, draw a ray OA. So let us draw a ray OA. So students, first of all we will draw ray OA with scale. So this is our ray OA. Now let us see step number 2. Taking O as center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect ray OA at X. So we have to take O as center with any convenient radius. So here let us take O as a center with any convenient radius. And let us mark one arc. So this is our arc with center O. Now it is said that take mark X that arc intersect OA. Now let us see next step. Taking X as center and same radius cut previous arc at Y. So students, this is the same compass. So this is the same opening of the compass. We have to take X as a center and we have to mark one more arc and let us label this arc as Y. Now let us see next step. Taking Y as center and same radius, draw another arc intersecting the same arc at Z. So students, here we will take Y as a center. With the same opening of the compass, let us take Y as a center and let us mark another arc and label it as Z. Now let us see next step. Taking Y and Z as centers and same radius, draw two arcs intersecting each other at S. Now students, here there are two arcs Y and Z. So with the same radius, same opening of this compass, let us take Y as a center and draw one arc, and Z as a center, let us draw another arc. So we have made the two arcs from center Y and Z. Now let us see next step. This intersecting point of the arc we have to label as S. Join OS and produce it from a ray OB. So students, let us join OS with scale and we have to produce it from ray OB. So here we have joined OS. Now, hence we can see angle BOA is 90 degree angle, right angle. So let us see last step. Thus, angle BOA is required angle of 90 degree. Number D, 120 degree. Now students, we have to construct 120 degree. Step 1, draw any ray OA. So students, let us draw ray OA with scale. So this is our ray OA. Now let us see next step. Taking OS center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect ray OA at P. So with any convenient radius, we will take O as the center. With O as the center, let us mark an arc. So students, here we have marked an arc with O as a center and we have to write this intersecting point as P. Let us see next step. Taking P as center and same radius, cut previous arc at Q. So with the same opening of the compass, take P as a center and cut previous arc. Label this arc as Q. And let us join OQ with the scale. Produce it from ray OB. Now let us see next step. Taking Q as center and same radius, cut the arc at S. Now students, here with the same opening of the compass with Q as a center, we will cut one more arc. We have to label this arc as S. Then let us see last step. Join OS, produce it from a ray OD. Thus, angle AOD is required angle of 120 degree. So students, here we will, students, you can see angle AOD. This angle AOD is 120 degree angle. So let us see again last step. Join OS, produce it from a ray OD. Thus, angle AOD is required angle of 120 degree. E, 45 degree. Students, now we have to construct of angle 45 degree. So students, here first of all we will draw a ray OA. So let us draw ray OA. So students, here we will draw ray OA. Now let us see next step. Taking OS center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect ray OA at X. So here students, we will take O as a center and with any convenient radius, let us mark an arc. So this is O as a center and we will mark an arc of our convenient radius. And then students, we have to label this as X which intersect line segment OA. Let us next step. Taking X as center and same radius, cut previous arc at Y. And let us see as well as the another step. Taking Y as center and same radius, draw another arc the same radius at Z. So let us do these two steps in the figure. With the same opening of the compass, we have to take X as a center and make an arc and label this arc with Y. Now again with the same opening of the compass, take Y as a center, draw an arc and label this as Z. Now let us see next step. Taking Y and Z as centers and same radius, draw two arcs intersecting each other at S. Now let us draw this. We have to take Y and Z as the center and we have to draw two arcs. So here with Y as the center, we have drawn one arc and with Z as a center, let us draw another arc. Join OS and produce it from ray OB. Thus angle BOA is the required angle of 90 degree. So students, here we will join OS. Produce it from ray B. And here we have to label A. So students, we have joined OS. This intersecting point we have to label as S. Produce it from ray BOB. Now students, we have drawn 90 degree, but in question it is asked to construct 45 degree. 45 degree means what? Bisecting of 90 degree, that is half of 90 degree. So we will draw bisecting angle of 90 degree. So students, let us draw bisecting angle of 90 degree. What is the rule of bisecting angle? This point, this X point, and here student, the point that arc intersect on the 90 degree. We will take more than half radius of this 2 point. So this is the distance of this 2 point. We will take more than half radius. Taking X as the center, we will draw one arc. And taking on this point as a center, we will draw another arc. Now students, we have to join this arc. Let us join this arc from O and label this intersecting mark as M. So student, you can see MOA. Angle MOA is 45 degree. So now students, let us write last step. Draw the bisector of angle BOA. So we have drawn bisector of angle BOA. Thus angle MOA is required angle of 45 degree. Students, why we have drawn bisector angle? Because half of 90 degree is 45 degree. F, 135 degree. Students, let us construct angle 135 degree. First step, draw a line PQ and take a point O on it. So students, first of all, let us draw line PQ. So here we will draw a line PQ and let us label this P and Q. Take a point O on PQ. Now let us see next step. Taking O as center and convenient radius, mark an arc which intersect PQ at A and B. So here we will take O as a center with the convenient radius and let us mark an arc which intersect both P and Q both. So here we have taken this as our convenient radius and let us mark an arc which intersect P and Q. So here this arc is intersecting point as A and this arc as B. Now let us see next step. Taking A and B as centers and radius more than half of AB, draw two arcs intersecting each other at R. So here we have to take A and B as a center and more than half radius. So this is distance of AB, more than half radius, and let us take A as a center and let us draw one arc. With B as a center, let us draw another arc. Now we have to mark this intersecting point as R. Now let us see next step. Join OR and the angle QOR equals to POQ equals to 90 degree. So here join OR, thus angle QOR equals to angle POR equals to 90 degree. So students, here we will join OR and you can see students that angle POR and angle QOR both are 90 degree. Now what we have to do to draw construct angle 135 degree? We will draw bisecting angle of POR. So if we want to do bisecting angle of POR, so this point with B as a center and this point arc intersecting at R is here. So with B as a center and this point we will take more than half radius, and then with B as a center let us mark one arc, and with this point let us mark another arc. Now students, we will join this arc with O and label here D. So here we have drawn bisecting of POR. So let us see last step. Draw line segment OD, the bisector of angle POR. Thus angle QOD is required angle of 135 degree. Let us see in this figure. So here this angle QOD is the required angle of 135 degree. Let us again see last step. Draw line segment OD, the bisector of angle POR. Thus angle QOD is required angle of 135 degree.